On this week's road trip close to home, we have art.
Your experience is a whole different experience than the next person who comes through.
All kinds of art.
Put your canvas in the machine, start spinning, pour your paints, and you come out with a work of art.
Agriculture.
People are astounded when they see it. It takes your breath away.
And adrenaline.
The wind's like flying through your hair. It just feels like you're Superman or something. It was amazing.
We have a real A-list of things to do on this week's road trip close to home. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, level up! Hello and welcome to Road Trip. I'm Shannon Lanier. We found a family adventure spot in New Jersey that will have you jumping feet first into lake life for the day.
In this week's road trip close to home, there's a whole lot of stuff to do for everyone here at Live the Lake, New Jersey. Come join us on the water.
So when you come to Lake Hopatcong, there's a lot you can do here. We have hydro bikes, pedal boards, and kayaks. Go, Amanda, go!
I'm getting a little workout on this thing.
That's right. I mean, if you don't have a boat, you don't have a boat license, you don't need a boat license, just come out. We give you the life vest. It's just a lot of fun. After a day on the water, you go out and do your little tour. You can come up to our mini golf course, which is, like a trek through history of the Lake Hopatcong. Get in the hole. Woo! Nice. It's a little challenging, but it's just beautiful. You have the view of the lake the whole time you're on that golf course. It's just really, really beautiful. There you go, woohoo!
Don't forget to stop here at Main Lake Market for coffee, ice cream, or a bite to eat.
We have everything you need, literally. So we have life jackets, we have line, we have every possible type of candy you could possibly want. We have the best coffee in Morris County and Sussex County. Right back behind me is our deli and our hot grill. Taylor ham, egg and cheese is fire, as is bacon, egg and cheese, and our Italian sub is probably my favorite. Then when you're all full from eating outside on the patio, you can go right upstairs and grab ice cream.
You just need to come and see us because this is a hidden gem out here. We have a lot to offer here, and it's just beautiful. Look at this, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Okay, now we're off to a stop known for their over-the-top Instagrammable desserts and drinks. Everything is eye-popping. A sweet, family-friendly restaurant with a pretty sweet crew.
If you have a sweet tooth like us, come to visit Times Square's viral sensation, Sugar Factory! For this road trip, we had to lock her down outside because he wanted us to eat all these sweet cheese.
Hello, welcome to the Sugar Factory.
Thank you.
Here's your table.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here's some menus.
All this looks amazing. What are you guys' most popular desserts?
Well, we have over 100 different types of desserts, and some of our most popular ones are our Cookie Jar Sundae, our Insane Rainbow Bright Milkshake, and our Insane Google Snickers Milkshake.
Wow, can we have one of each?
Of course you can.
Thank you. Have all these celebrities actually eaten here?
Yeah, they have. We have over 30 locations, and they go to a lot of different ones. 50 Cent has come to our location. Nick Cannon has come here. Kendall Jenner.
That's amazing. How did you guys feel when you went viral?
Oh, it was so cool. The line was out the door, and everybody was coming here to do our King Kong Sundays to see the dances. Y'all want to see our Level Up dance for the King Kong Sunday?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, level up!
This is our world famous King Kong Sundae. It's 25 scoops of ice cream and donuts and a cake and candy and just a whole bunch of good stuff. Oh, here's your stuff. Let me move this out of the way so you guys can enjoy it. Carnival Fried Oreo, this is the Giggle Snickers, and this is the Rainbow Bright Milkshake.
Wait. You guys can't eat all this food until you have your real food
Well, we
first.
also have our real food. Let's get it. Oh, look, the real food is ready also.
Oh, wow.
And this is our rainbow sliders. This is our flaming hot Cheeto burger. And these are our insane double stack rainbows. And that is the strawberry shortcake French toast.
Okay, dig in.
Yay! Wow, can you come here tomorrow too?
No, we have to leave food for other people as well, Carter. We're the Lanier family at the Sugar Factory on this road trip close to home. Oh my gosh, everything was so delicious there. Okay, one of the largest collections of one of the most celebrated artists of our time is right in New York. The artist remains a mystery, but their work is on full display in this immersive exhibit. Behold, the work of Banksy.
He or she has been coined the most mysterious artist in the world.
Actually, nobody knows who really he or she is.
And now, at the Banksy Museum of New York City, we might not learn who the person behind the mural is, but we do get a first-hand look at the largest collection of their work in the world.
The Hammer Boy is one of the only existing artworks of Banksy on the street. We're capturing what it looked like, but it's not the exact things, obviously, because once again, most of them don't exist anymore.
Banksy has adorned the world with their iconic street art, using walls as canvas and somehow remaining completely anonymous and undiscovered for decades, but not without their fair share of resistance.
Mayor Bloomberg said this was vandalism, and so they wanted to arrest him. And a lot of the paintings that he did, they painted over. A lot of times people come and they'll even get a crane to rip the wall out.
The artists behind the museum's replicas doing things Banksy style, remaining completely anonymous themselves.
We ended up working with one of the street artists who ended up putting together a whole team of people. So we don't know who they are, but we kind of turned them loose and said, do it in the most authentic way possible.
8 to 12 Banksy-spirited artists created the 160 pieces you'll find inside the museum in Lower Manhattan. Mead calling the collection the most varied in the world.
This is one of the most famous Banksy pieces, and we've all seen this in various forms.
Including replicas of the infamous Girl with Balloon, known for being sold for over $20 million after being shredded, and even his installations in war-torn countries like Ukraine and Palestine, all to be experienced the way Banksy intended.
Because of his anonymity, because there's not placards everywhere telling you what, your experience is a whole different experience than the next person who comes through.
Maybe you'll even walk through the museum amongst the anonymous artists themselves. In Lower Manhattan, I'm Jordan Kissane.
Do you like to overcome obstacles and put yourself to the test? Well, we've got the answer. Nikita Ramos is taking us zip-lining through the trees at this Westchester Adventure Park.
Harnessed, clipped, and ready to zip. Boundless Adventures in Purchase is a place that lives up to its name.
The wind's like flying through your hair. It just feels like you're Superman or something.
Build your confidence while you balance and glide through about a dozen courses through the forest.
There are 4 different levels that you could choose from here. I'm going on the yellow course. That's the easiest because, it's been a while, so don't judge me.
Boundless Adventures is an aerial park, which is a combination of a high ropes course tied in with zip lines together.
And each course brings a set of its own obstacles with it, designed to test your boundaries between balancing beams, wires, floating platforms, zip lines, and many other elements that, let's just say, will catch you by surprise. But don't worry. Safety is a priority here. Everyone gets briefed on the basics. That's why any age and ability is welcome at this local business.
We do a lot of work with kids with autism. We do work with veterans. Some people come in here and walk away, a completely different person, totally evolved and more confident in their abilities. And they could take that to other areas of their life.
Guys, how'd it feel?
It felt great. I liked it. It was amazing.
A local adventure that brings you to new heights, speeds, and boundaries on this road trip close to home. In Purchase, Nikita Ramos, News 12.
Macy's is getting ready for America's birthday. The 4th of July fireworks are returning to light up the New York City skyline. This display will be launched from barges along the Hudson River, and that's going to provide miles of prime viewing. So plan that road trip and celebrate the 4th in sparkling style. Spidey Fest is a tradition that attracts thousands of visitors each year to Binghamton, New York. What started off as a cook-off has grown into a giant party. This is their 40th year. Enjoy hot air balloons, music, a car show, and dozens of food stands and vendors. Scan that QR code for more. Welcome back to Road Trip. I'm Shannon Lanier. So do you remember doing spin art when you were a kid? I'll never forget getting into all kinds of trouble because of the mess I made. Well, now guess what? You don't have to worry about that. We're off to a place where they don't mind the chaos. I think it's safe to say I'm no artist, but with the help of the spin art experience, we all can become one. So Alyssa, come over here and tell me about this and how you all help create artists.
Put your canvas in the machine, start spinning, pour your paints, and you come out with a work of art. So we wanted to include younger players into our facility. We have escape rooms here, and some of the younger ones don't want to play escape rooms. So we came up with this activity so we can include everyone from toddlers to grandparents.
That's right, the young and old can come here and paint 7 days a week. But first, you have to put on your protective gear.
Here you go. Next up, you're gonna choose bear or canvas.
Let's do both.
Okay, let's start with the bear. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your colors, whatever colors you know you wanna start with. You're gonna pour from on top and just let it drip down.
Oh, I think he's cute. How did I do?
Great job. Now you're gonna see the paint's gonna start to drip down and you are gonna have a work of art. Next up is your canvas. All right, so we're gonna put it in here so it's nice and secure. You are going to turn that handle and slowly as you're pouring your paint, you can pour as much or as little paint as you want, and you will get a different effect for each one.
And this is my masterpiece. It takes about 45 minutes to take part in this experience, so you have to come try it out for yourself. It's located in the Can You Escape building right here in Mineola. For 25 years, a 13-acre Greenwich garden has been carefully and lovingly tended. On special days, you're invited to peer into this enchanted garden called Sleepy Cat.
Nestled in the heart of Greenwich is the private home Sleepy Cat Farm. 13 acres of undulating hedgerows, sculptures, water features, and season after season of show-stopping horticultural displays. The 1948 Georgian Revival home was purchased by Fred Lamon in 1994, who with the help of landscape architect Charles Stick has transformed it into a series of unfolding garden rooms, paths, and structures, including the Celestial Pavilion, black marble floor, marking the alignment of stars the day the owners were married.
The owner had a vision where he wanted to share it with people.
Alan, where are we headed?
So we are going to what we call the barn, and it's a guest house.
Alan Gorkin has been the head gardener on the property for the past 16 years.
People are astounded when they see it. It takes your breath away.
Alan, this is unlike any guest cottage I've ever seen.
It's incredible. It's an amazing recreation of a French Normandy farmhouse, and that originally was replicating Marie Antoinette's farmstead.
Complete with antique beamed ceiling and chef's kitchen. To the west, through a Chippendale-style gate, is the reflecting pool, which leads to a boxwood maze and wisteria arbor. Through a path, the view changes.
It's called a Ting Pavilion, and originally the concept, this was designed from an existing swimming pool.
Transformed with steps of limestone to a small table under a ceiling of gold, surrounded by a cascading waterfall and koi pond with water lilies. Looking down from above is one of the newer gardens.
This is so stunning. What do you call this garden?
We call this the long border, and it's filled with 4 borders of perennials and annual flowers.
An explosion of color with peonies, foxglove, allium, David Austin roses, and more.
This is called the Golden Path, so it's an old deer trail that was created and modeled after the Golden Path at PepsiCo.
Leading to the Limonaya, the Italian-inspired structure to house the property's Meyer lemon trees for the winter. Fruits and vegetables with a striking parterre organic garden nearby.
Each bed is divided into a different crop, and this is an unusual one because you don't normally see artichokes growing in Connecticut.
Bounty shared with family, friends, and the local food pantry. For the owner, that has been at the heart of his work, creating gardens that leave the visitor with a smile.
It's a great gift that he's given the town and the whole country.
Okay, history buffs, this trip is for you. Photojournalist Lori Goliath takes us back in time to a historical home in New Haven.
This is the Pardee-Morris house, and today we operate it as a museum. The Pardee-Morris house was built in 1750 by Amos Morris and his family. They lived here in this house until 1779, July 5th. When the British came on the shore here in New Haven and burned this house down. This property is not only a piece of Revolutionary War history, it's also the history of this family and this community growing. Over the years, they also added on to this house. This is one piece that we have that's kind of a remnant from when the British burned the house down. If you look above the doorway here, the lintel is burned. We do have an 18th century herb garden. A lot of the herbs and the things that they grew and used in their gardens back during these times, we're still using today. When you come into some of our rooms here, they're not furnished, so you have to kind of imagine what these rooms would have been like. But we also do have some different poster boards that talk a little bit about the history here. Like this one, for instance, talks about the trolley line. So William Pardee, he was a distant relative of the Morris family, and he purchases the home and he donates the house to what is today the New Haven Museum. He really wanted to see it as a museum, as a library, as a place for the public to be able to come and enjoy. So that's why we open the house in the summer. We have free programs on Sundays. We have 5 concerts over the summer on Wednesday evenings, so people in the neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods can come and enjoy the property. And then we've got everything from book talks. We're looking forward to the wide variety of music that we'll be able to offer this summer. We also have a Women in the Revolution talk that will be happening. So there's a little something for everyone.